Hello, everyone.
Hello.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Adeshola Osomi. I'm representing iLEAD. John Maxwell is an American author and is a leadership coach. He believes so much in values and he believes so much in young people. He also believes that young people can actually lead themselves if they have the right values. So, what's iLEAD? iLEAD is a leadership program for young people and you're expected to do it yourself. And we have some core values. The iLEAD Nigeria core value is this. We have the I, integrity, the L, love, E, excellence, A, accountability, and D, diversity. And we are all going to be saying this together because this is how we lead. So we are going to say, I lead with integrity. Let's go. I lead with integrity. I lead with love. I lead with excellence. I lead with accountability. And I lead in diversity. All right, so this is how we lead. There are so many values that we are going to be covering, from choices to growth, to attitude, commitment, relationship, character, forgiveness, self-worth, responsibility, courage, initiative, priorities, teachability, self-discipline, resilience, and influence. And again, I lead is in three parts. We have the I choose, I do, then I lead. And we are starting off with the I choose values. And what will this do to you? You already have greatness inside of you. You have wisdom inside of you. You are all leaders. And whether you plan it or not, planned or unplanned, you lead daily. You influence other people's idea. You influence people's action. You influence people's opinion. And that's leadership. Leadership is not about position. It's not about title. Leadership is about influence. And what iLEAD will do to you is to ensure that you lead with positive values. You lead with the right values. You can only give what you have. And leadership begins with you. If you're unable to lead yourself, you cannot lead other people. If you do not have the right value, you cannot spread the right values around. All right, so quickly, it's a weekly program, and each of the week, you are expected to take on one value and complete that value that week. And that's how you get to do it every time you have iLEAD. So, the iLEAD class is a beautiful class, and that's because you are expected to all take responsibility. Nobody is teaching you. It's not a class to be taught. It is a value to be adopted. iLEAD class is about you. It's about your own transformation. So in iLEAD class, we talk to ourselves. You talk to yourself. So whatever is being read from the book, you turn it in. Anywhere you hear the you change it to I, because you're talking to yourself and you're transforming as you do that. Now in iLEAD class, there are 4 major things that we do. We do 4 major things. How many things do we do in iLEAD class?
4 major things.
4 major things. And the first is we read. Let's say it.
We read.
We take notes.
We take notes.
We discuss.
We discuss.
And we take action.
And we take action.
Okay, so I'm going to break it down. The reading part means that we take turns to read. We take turns to read. Everyone is expected to be a part of this. And then, while the reading is going on, whatever jumps at you, whatever is important to you, whatever is striking, anything that you feel you want to hear again or you want to say to yourself again, you can write it down. So which means you should have a notebook you will call my iLEAD notebook. In that notebook, you write the things that are important to you while the reading is going on. And then after reading, what's the next thing? We take notes. And after taking notes, we discuss. So at the point of discussing, it's just going to be very brief. You just say whatever it is that is important and you can tell us why. You can even tell us the action you'll be taking, but very brief. So you discuss, you tell us what you have heard and how it's going to be impacted. And then the last thing we do is to take action. Yes, we take action. And I'll tell you, the iLEAD program is not complete until you begin to take action. It's not complete. So it's not enough to read. It's not enough to take notes. It's not enough to discuss, but you need to begin to take action. You need to take action. And how will you remember the actions you're going to be taking except to write it down? So you need to write down so that you can go back to the notes. All right, so from here, we are going to be moving into what it is like. We'll get it done. And from the book, there are some prompts in the book. We have 5 prompts in the iLEAD class. So every time you take on the iLEAD session, take notes of the 5 prompts. It says the first person reads aloud, the next person reads aloud. It means that when you have the opportunity to read, you have to be audible. You have to ensure that you read out clearly so everyone can hear you. Then you underline what's important to you. You take note of what's important to you. You share with others. That's the part of discussing. You discuss with others, and then you begin to take action. You begin to take action. So right about now, we go into what we have. And before we go into a major value, I'd like to explain something. There is a part in the book where you have some words written, some quotes. You have some quotes in the book. Those quotes will be read out to everybody, and we are all going to say it together. Anywhere you see a quote in the book, we'll read it together, we say it together, but we have to turn it in. You personalize it. You're talking to yourself. So I'll quickly take that before we go into the major value for today. So everywhere you hear you change it to I. You turn it in, because in iLEAD class, we talk to ourselves. You can't go back and make a new start. But you can start right now. And make a brand new ending. So that's how we talk to ourselves in the iLEAD class. And right about now, it's time to have our class ambassadors. What will they be doing? They are expected to coordinate. They are expected to ensure that the iLEAD program takes place in your class every week. And they are expected to give a report of the number of participants and then the value taken. I hope you will understand that. So we are all working together. We all own it. We are all accountable for this. So every week you have the ambassadors come out to coordinate, to facilitate, and that's the same way you have it done from each row. Everyone is a part of whatever it is, whatever value that you're talking about in class. Make sure you engage, and make sure you give just a simple clap to appreciate anyone who is sharing their thoughts or whatever it is that is important to them. And then you begin to take action. When you take action, you come back to class next week to share your beautiful story. You share your impact stories, and of course, you will always have something beautiful to share every week. All right? Thank you so much for your time.